right, so we are fasting today. Michelle and I are trying out alternate day fasting for this month. It's August, and we have really been fattening it up all year. And we're totally ready and focused now to get back into the fast and focused life, get back on our health journey, get back to feeling great. What you have to say? So far, I am feeling really great. Man, the number one thing I love about fasting is inflammation and how quickly it brings it down. So the thing that I know above all else for me that I have to focus on is getting that salt in. So the day before yesterday when I fasted, I decided that I would, instead of drinking super salty water all day, which I still do drink at least a liter or two of salt water per day, but it's just not enough. I just can't seem to get enough of it. So I've been basically taking salt shots. Like the day before yesterday, I took 3 of those handfuls of salt. Like I showed you earlier with my kosher sea salt. I basically hit it 3 times like that, and man, I felt great. No headaches. I feel just more hydrated. I feel like my eyesight is a lot clearer too, which is awesome. It's been my little trick lately to just feel really good while fasting. So I'm feeling really confident that as we move forward, this is something that Michelle and I would probably keep doing. So far, I've only had just my salt shot, and then I've got my vinegar tonic, and then of course I'm gonna mix me up a liter of salt water when I get back, which I'm on my way to the hardware store. I've got to pick up a couple of things I need to work on my project today. I'm gonna fix my sink, and so yeah. So anyway, come on guys, let's go to the hardware store and let's get this day popping. No eating. I'm actually starting to like apple cider vinegar. Like, I can really taste the apple in it. It tastes good, especially in sparkling water. I don't mind wearing a mask either. I don't see why people making such a big deal out of it. It's really not a big deal to me. I like how I like that I can get in and get out of the store without really having to speak to too many people, you know. Like, I feel like I'm more focused on going in, getting what I need, and coming out, and I see that in other people too. And I don't mind having 6 feet in between people in line and stuff like that too. And really, it's not that much of an inconvenience because I live in a small town, and there's only usually 1 or 2 people in line anyway, so it's not that big of a deal to me. Whenever I come to the hardware store, you know, I love looking through like the cabinet section and the sinks and all the nice shiny new stuff, and I think about how I'm gonna update and change the house, but then at the same time it's like, nah, because I know eventually this house we're living in now is gonna be a rental, so we can't fancy it up or make it too nice. We just got to keep it basic, but it's fun to look at all the new stuff. So I'm home and I'm having another cup of salt water. I've got just about a half a teaspoon of salt in the water, so I'm gonna be sipping on that while I work on my project. My sink came loose, and I guess they don't make them to last forever. So I went on YouTube and I watched a few videos, and anyway, I was able to see that I could buy a kit to fix it. So I got me one of these Never Fall complete sink kits, and it looks pretty simple. It's just putting up a couple of brackets on the sides and then you screw it up and it holds the sink in place. So looks like easy fix. We'll see. I'm hoping this takes me maybe half hour or less. Let's see. All right, so as I suspected, it was a very easy, simple job. The hardest part is just getting my ass up and down off the ground. I just installed my brackets here, super simple. Got those nice and tight. And then this is sloppy now, but I went ahead and sealed my edges too with some caulk. So I'm gonna let that cure for a little bit, and then I think I'm gonna come around and do another layer, make sure I don't have any holes or gaps, because you know, we're trying to keep water out. You're not eating, you got lots of time to do projects, which is a good thing, keeping myself busy. And you know, doing what bad bitches do, which is taking care of my stuff.